Well, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is. My name is Judy Matejchat, life mastery consultant and world class paradigm shifter. Yes, Transformation Tuesday. Oh, it's Thursday. My apologies. I would, whatever. We've been coming to you live every Tuesday, except today it's Thursday, since March of 2020 with topics, tools, transformation for you, for no matter where you are in life, who you are in life, what age you are on the timeline. but yes, it's a commitment. I was sound asleep on Tuesday after arriving home uh, from an incredible adventure. An incredible adventure. Actually, it was my third adventure this summer, but the adventure was to my niece's wedding, Alex, in Cleveland, Ohio. Wow, what an adventure. And, it started off in Akron, Ohio, where we visited the birthplace of AA, which is right here, Dr. Bob's house, where this whole movement of the 12 steps began in this house with Dr. Bob and Bill Wilson. If you're more into that, text me, whatever. Let's set up a time to talk. I'll tell you more about that adventure. Then into Cleveland, Ohio, where my niece Alice got married in the cathedral. It was amazing. And the reception in the Cleveland City Hall, where we partied. And then the next day, a wiffle ball game in Seville, Ohio. And then the day after that, um, going into my hometown of Cambridge Springs, Pennsylvania, on and on and on and on. But I wanted to come to you today to uh, how do you like this picture? There's the past, here's the present. And I wanted to give you a tool today of brave thinking, brave thinking tool that I use every single morning. I think this is the 349th day in a row. I've been using this tool to honor the past in the present and also intentions for the future. So let's get started here. Let's take a deep breath in. Number one, taking a deep breath in and getting centered right where you are. So grateful for this moment. So grateful for this moment in time. No matter where you are, it starts with gratitude. Today on the calendar it is August 21st, 2025. Take a deep breath into this day, knowing that each day is a sacred gift. And we're dedicating this day to leading and living from a vision. This whole trip, this whole summer, I had visioned out and boom, boom, boom. Some of the things, where my paradigms are taking over, and pulling myself back into the vision. Because as we know, we can be inspired, but inspiration without action is just merely entertainment. So I want to start, and I'm teaching. I also, if you would like a copy of this brave thinking tool that I use at the beginning of this day, private message me. I'll send you that too, and let's set up a time to chat more about this. So, but for now, let me lead you through this tool. Inspiration without action is merely entertainment. The Thoreau Code Leadership Version. As I advance confidently in the direction of my dream and endeavor to live the life which I'm imagining, I meet with a success unexpected in common hours. I put some things behind me. I pass an invisible boundary. New, universal, and more liberal laws establish themselves around and within me. or the old laws are expanded and interpreted in my favor in a more liberal sense. And I now live with a license of higher order beings. Henry David Thoreau. Now we start with a reflection on my gratitude. List 5 things I am grateful for today. I'm going to read to you what I wrote this morning. I'm grateful to be alive today and reflect on the journey of my summer, learning truth about my purpose in life and yearning to be totally free in each moment. I'm grateful for sleep, grateful for Jody, Julie, Jill, David, and Anna, and all the animals. I'm grateful for trusting the process, grateful for the cemetery where my folks were, and grateful for Alex's wedding. They're my 5 gratitudes. And take a moment, pick up a pen, write 5 gratitudes for grateful for today. The second part is reflect on my accomplishments from yesterday. What am I proud of from yesterday? Would have been August 20th. What am I proud of? I'm proud of, I went to a tree group meeting. I gave a hug ring to my friend who is grieving the loss of her daughter. I did the laundry yesterday. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of uh, new bandages I went and picked up for my fingers and my arm, which were kind of acquired during my trip. Uh, I'm grateful for healing. It's from yesterday. What am I proud of? How about you? What are you proud of from yesterday? Second part of that is what did I learn? What did I learn about myself from yesterday? I learned about healing and growth in the process of being alive in 2025. I learned I am a difference maker. Your turn. What did you learn about yourself yesterday? The third step is release, resolve, and repattern. Resolve, release, and replace, repattern. Okay. So the first part, what is mine to resolve or release? I release all constrictive thoughts and energy about the past and resolve to make this a memorable day of trust. What is yours to release and resolve or resolve? The second part of the third step, replace and repattern a statement of affirmation. Here's my affirmation for today. I am fully resourced in energy, money, time, and love for every encounter of truth. I am a blessing and am blessing the unfoldment of peace throughout the world. That's my affirmation. It could be anything. In other words, you're replacing what you're releasing with a new repatterning affirmation. Okay, third step. Okay, here's the fourth step. Very important step. Reiterate your dream and SMART goal. Make my daily dream statement and choose one aspect of your burning desired dream to focus on today. And we're always starting it off with, I am so happy and grateful now that. Okay. This is the first part of step 4. And here's I am so happy and grateful now that I take the teachings of the summer and expand in global travel, presenting workshops on longevity, fun, and celebration virtually and in person. I am a strong, powerful force for good at every moment. My vision. Okay. The second part is review my SMART goal. In other words, it's an attainable goal by a certain time. Okay. So my SMART goal for is by August 31st, I begin a new chapter of Dreams Fully Alive in 2025 with 4 new clients, 4 new students. My SMART goal. PM me if you want to become one of them. That's my SMART goal. Now, the third part is very, 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 very important. And this is to write down and read, who am I being today? So, in other words, who am I being that is in alignment with my dream and goal? Okay. So so it starts out today I am. Okay. Here's what I wrote this morning. Today I am being awake. Today I am being celebrating the truth of me. Today I am being dedicated to 1 million souls of love. Today I'm being brave, today I'm being confident, today I'm being calm, whatever it is that you're claiming you're being today, in this day. Okay? Now, the fifth step is refine my win action list. Win, WIN, what's important now? What's important now for this day? Only 3, okay? Today I'm going to accomplish 3 meaningful tasks in service of my dream and goal. If you get any more than 3, chances are you'll be scatterbrained. 3, very doable, okay? What's important now? WIN action list. Okay, here's what I did for my action list for today. Just 3. 1, Transformation Thursday. Transformation, okay. And I'm doing that now, so I get to check it off. The second one was I have a meeting with one of my clients. Okay, for sure. That's coming up in about 20 minutes. Boom. And the third one is teaching my group tonight, Dreams Fully Alive in 2025. Boom. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Okay. So, in other words, I'm finding my inner leader and lead myself one step at a time into the life I would love. These are the action steps for today. Awesome. Okay. So, there you go. So, you have, and honestly, it might seem like it takes a long time. It takes me about 10 minutes in the morning. So, you have your gratefuls. You start out with the gratefuls, what you accomplished yesterday, what you learned about yourself yesterday, what you're releasing, and an affirmation, you know. So once we release something, it's very important to affirm what you're putting in that. And then your daily dream statement, you know, I'm happy and grateful, your vision, part of it. The SMART goal, which is a time bound goal in the direction of there and who you're being today, and then what's important now. So there you go. That's what I do every single day. And I'll tell you, it's really this. I mean, I dreamed up this last summer, and there were 3 major trips. The first one was to Anaheim, which was with all the coaches that I coach, or many of them from all over the world. We met in Anaheim. Anaheim. Boy, you think some paradigms are coming out? I was like, oh my God, they've only seen me on screen. They see my wrinkles and my fat belly, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. And that's where I released, really. Anyway, I made it to Anaheim. We had a great party. Unbelievable. With Brave Thinking Institute. That was the first one. That was June. But it was a triad. June led to July, where I traveled to Crested Butte, Colorado for a conference, for a week-long conference, recovery conference. And I'm a part of that conference every year, 28 years in a row. I've led a hike up to the mountaintop. This year, we spread the ashes of one of the longtime members, which ties back to Dr. Bob. Wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for recovery. Okay, that was July. Did it? Check, check, check. Was I huffing and puffing up there? You better believe it. Did I ask for help? You better believe it. Did I let myself be okay with maybe falling down quite a bit, saying the wrong things? You better believe it. However, I'm giving myself a win for July. So Anaheim, Crested Butte, and this last one was a dedication to completion. This was reconnecting with my family in Cleveland for a wedding celebration with Alex. And boy, coming home from that, I'm like so full of being so grateful for all the past, all the places I screwed up. Going back to the home I grew up in and walking through that home and going up to my parents' gravesite and looking and walking through the cemetery and seeing all these names from my youth, and so grateful. One, that I'm alive today. Two, I have these memories. And three, for a very safe trip home. And that's where I was Tuesday, sleeping it off. So I'm so grateful for you, for Transformation Tuesday, for the continuation of brave thinking tools, brave thinking new beginnings. Every day is a new day. Very grateful for you. Contact me if you want to be a part of or find out more about any groups I teach or places that I'll be traveling, speaking. But just for today, let's take a deep breath in. We are fully alive in 2025. Dream big, dream bold, accomplish brilliantly, and know that you are loved just the way you are. Jude Matejka here. Over and out. Oh,